Good evening, America. Good evening, America. It's Michael Duncan Foster here. Michael Duncan Foster right here, right at the Dragon. I'm right here at the Dragon. At the Dragon at South Lake. It's South Lake in the Woodlands. And it's beautiful out here. It's just amazing. Amazingly beautiful out here. It's always pretty beautiful in the Woodlands. The Woodlands is a livable forest. And I grew up in these parts. This is my stomping grounds. I grew up actually graduated from McCullough High School. It's just right up the way. Now it's an intermediate school. That's how big the Woodlands has grown. But I was here during the beginning of it, and I was a carpenter. I literally built a couple of these houses back here. I was on the framing crew from a gentleman, Kirk Patrick. That's what I should say. And you know, I spent like, I don't even know, a couple of years right over there on the other end of the lake. And if you want to catch the fish here, you got to go to the reservoir on the other end. That's where all the fish are. That's my fishing tip since I've fished this lake. I've fished this lake, and we've put Christmas trees in there for the environment and stuff like that to help build up the fishing population. There's fish in this lake, and but anyway, I wanted to bring you to the Dragon. And I also wanted to speak to you about the Dragon. Now, that dragon's not real, but we believe in the Bible, and dragons are real. And I've seen them, and I got them on my videos. I have them on my videos. You're going to have to hunt them down, but they're there, and they're real. This is no AI, everything before AI. And so are principalities, and so are spirits, and so are unknown forces from heavenly places. I truly am involved in spiritual warfare. That's real. I wouldn't lie to you. It's real. And God is real, and Jesus is real. And what time it is, it's time for Revelation 13. And I'm reaching out to all the people out there that can have an open mind and an open heart and can understand that the Bible is the truth. This adds up, okay? And so I want to tell you a couple of things right now. First, I'd like to start off with some definitions. The first one is dawn. Lucifer was a star of light. Okay, dawn. We don't need a king. That's dawn. Dawn and Godfather, the dawn king. But they didn't get the last part. Trump. Okay, Trump. He had a casino. It's the trump card. I trumped you. I got you. I beat you. I deceived you. I bluffed you. It's the trump card. So his name comes out to mean King Deceiver. King Deceiver. That's what his name comes out to be. I didn't make it up. Okay? And King Deceiver is the beast. That is the beast. All right? Now, he had a best friend in his office. And his best friend was called, they had a movie come out, Dragon, okay? His best friend, Dragon, Musk is a foul stench from a stag. It's kind of like sweat and piss put together. It's nasty. So it's a smelly, and the stag is a pagan god. So we have a smelly pagan god, basically, as his last name. Okay, so we got these two characters that wound up in an office in the White House, so now I would like to read to you. Revelation 13. It says, "And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy." Well, when a principality comes up out of the sea, it enters a man, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. Okay, so this beast has to be like a leopard. So if you're in real estate, you are like a leopard. You're looking for a good deal. You know, when am I going to find a good deal? And you want to flip it, and you want to make money off of it. So you got to be like a leopard. So if you were in real estate business, that would be, he was unto a leopard. And his feet were the feet of a bear. Now, if you were in commercial real estate, that is a strong foundation. A bear is probably the strongest foundation you have in the animal kingdom. So his feet were unlike a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. Now, we cannot lie that King Deceiver, Donald Trump, has the mouth of a lion. He has the mouth of a lion. And the dragon, Elgon, Dragon, gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Gave him his power, seat, and great authority. Okay? So, did Eon give him his power, seat, great authority? Yes, he did. He bought the election. He funded the whole thing. He gave him his power, his seat. He even said, if you come out, you could win $1 million. You could be one of the $1 million voters if you came out. So he gave him his seat, power, and authority. Yes, he did. And Revelation 3, and I saw one of the heads as if it was wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. Now, we saw the king deceiver, Donald Trump, one of his heads seemed deadly, and it says, and I saw one of his heads as it were deadly, as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. It seemed deadly, but it was healed. It's exactly the same as what the Bible goes. Okay? And then it says, and all the world wondered after the beast. And all the world wondered after the beast. Okay, so after Donald Trump, King Deceiver, got hit, didn't we go, you mean someone tried to kill him and he lived? We wondered. We did. So that happened. Revelation 13:14. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave him the power, which gave power unto the beast. Do we worship the dragon? Do we worship Eon, SpaceX, Twitter X, Tesla, AI, smartest man in the world? Do we worship this dragon? Yes, we do worship Eon, the dragon. We surely do. Okay? And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? Word for word. Do we worship the beast? Do we worship the king deceiver? Do we worship Donald Trump? Did we say when he got into office, who's going to be able to make war with him? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Okay, the king deceiver has deceived the whole world. All right. Revelation 13:5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. Does Donald Trump, the king deceiver, speak great things and blasphemies? Yes, he does. He blasphemies everybody. You don't have to just blaspheme God. You can blaspheme everybody. And that's what he does. And does he speak great things? Let me think. Make America what again? Make America what again? Great again. So yes, he qualifies for speaking great things and blasphemies. Okay? And power was given unto him to continue for 42 months. And power was given unto him to continue for 42 months. Donald Trump has already been president once, the king deceiver. So he only got 4 years. 4 years is 48 months. 42 months is what the Bible says. The Bible says 42 months. Why does the Bible say 42 months? It says, you'll find out here in just a little bit, you'll find out exactly why. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And he opened his mouth to blaspheme God and his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. Donald Trump, the king deceiver, let's just say that this is a picture of him blaspheming the tabernacle. They won't even let him over there in the church. That's what he put out, his picture of him being the Pope. Okay, so that blasphemed the tabernacle, the church, and them that dwell in heaven. Okay, and And so that's what he did. He opened his mouth, blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. Okay, Revelation 13:7. Revelation 13:7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given to him over all kindreds, tongues, and nations. All kindreds, tongues, and nations. Power was given unto him. Okay, he's going to make war with the saints. You understand the new vibe going out here on the internet about Israel, everyone turning against Israel, everyone's getting upset with Israel, and they're like, no more. You understand where this is going? He's going to make war with the saints. And then after he does, power was given unto him over all kindreds, tongues, and nations. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are wanting to take over the world. The beast and the dragon were in the White House, and they were beating up America. Okay, and at the end, in about 42 months, not 48. Okay, he's going to take over all kindreds, tongues, and nations. All kindreds, tongues, and nations. He's built these. In the beginning, it says there's 10 crowns with 7 horns, or 7 horns, or 10 horns. These are the Council of 7, the Council of 10, and his new Peace Council at the beginning. He's getting all the nations together. Okay, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him. I'm trying to find a good spot there. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. Okay. If any man has an ear, let him hear. As if any man has an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Did we lead people into captivity? Yes, we told people to come over to the land of the free and get your free ticket to Guantanamo Bay. We led them into captivity. It says, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Okay, here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That's us. We kill with the sword here. And we are going to get killed with the sword. That's coming this way because Donald Trump has sold us out. The king deceiver, the beast, literally the beast, okay, has sold us out. Okay? And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb. 2 horns like a lamb. That's the anti-lamb. Okay, that's the anti-lamb. And he spoke as a dragon. That would be Elon Musk. Elon Musk would be, if not, then his son. But no, it's him. I'm pretty sure it's him. Okay, because he spoke as a dragon, but he had 2 horns like a lamb. That's the Antichrist. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him. So he gets all the power that Donald Trump, that king deceiver, had, okay, before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell thereon to worship the first beast, okay, whose deadly wound was healed. So he's going to cause all of us to worship Donald Trump because why? When he was in office, he already told us we should put out a big golden statue of Donald Trump in Gaza. We should put out a big golden statue. He already told us that we should worship the beast. That has already happened, okay? And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven, okay? Does the dragon, Eon, have the power with satellites to make fire come down from heaven? Yes, he does. He definitely weaponized that. On the earth, in the sight of men, so he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Men would be the government. Men would be the government. Okay, because and he deceiveth them that dwelled on the earth by the means of those miracles. And he deceiveth them that dwelled on the earth by the means of those miracles. That means out here we all got deceived. You know, like when Maui got burnt up. You know, like when LA got burnt up. You know, like when the lithium mines in South Carolina got burnt up. We didn't know how they got burnt up. So all of us that dwelleth on the earth by the means of those miracles, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. That's exactly what they did. The blue cars and the blue houses didn't get burnt up, remember? Okay? Which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. He who gave him the power? The beast gave him the power. Who's the beast? The king deceiver. He's got his own movie. Okay? Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. That saying to them that dwell on the earth they should make an image of the beast who had a wound by the sword and did live. Okay, and he had power to give, and did live. And he had power, 13:15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. You mean Elon Musk, the smartest man in the world, the guy who makes mistakes by putting up Hitler signs, but he's so smart. He's the smartest man in the world, and we get strange fog during that time. Think about that. Okay, but Elon Musk, yes, he's AI, king of AI. They're building little robots. They're building big robots. This statue is going to come to life. It's going to be able to speak. Might walk right over to Israel or right over to us and step on us. Think about it. They build little robots. They're building big robots. They're coming for us. They don't need us anymore. They'll call it population control. They'll call it whatever they want to call it to get people involved. And they're getting people underneath their thumb by getting them to fuck, eat, and sacrifice children. Okay, let me go on. And he causeth all, both small, great, rich, poor, bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Okay? Neuralink comes out in the Greek alphabet as 666. Neuralink. That's Elon Musk mass producing it this year. It says, and also, just to talk, let me say, where's the gold on the treasure map? Under the X, right? Okay, if you can't spell your name and you're going to have to sign a contract, they tell you to make your mark. What's your mark? It's an X. Elon Musk owns SpaceX, Twitter X, Bank X. He has a son named X. Okay, this is his number and this is his name. And that Twitter X has 3 X's on it. And it's also a part of an organization that has 33 degrees, has a compass and a square in it. But, there's no safety in secrets. Don't buy secrets. Get out. Okay? I love you. Get out. Anyway, 33 degrees. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay? That's 666. He has the bank. He has the internet. He's the one that comes out with the mark, the one world currency. Okay? It says, and he causes all, both small, great, rich, poor, free, bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no man might buy, sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. 13:17, 13:18. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, that's 13:18 exact, word for word, what is going on in the White House right now. The Bible is the truth, 100,000%. It's always been the truth. This unbelievable behavior that you're seeing here is Revelation 13. We are in Revelation 13. This is the end of times. New world order is happening. We're having traitorous acts going on against America right now. You can believe, and you know, first off, you can't put top politics in front of your children, okay? These are snakeheads out here. They opened up their kundalinis. They turn into snakeheads. This is the serpent. This is Satan. This is the truth. This is the truth. Okay? If you do that, I've dealt with it. I've dealt with it. I'm dealing with it. Okay? You cannot shut that door. Okay? And I'm telling you, this is what's happened to the world. They are sacrificing our children to serpents. Okay, they're sacrificing our children to demonic entities. That's what it says in the book of Enoch. We have to wake up out here. Everything you see on TV is a lie. It's a lie. The Bible is the truth. It's up to you to decide what you think. Okay, I'm putting out the message. I'm telling you this is happening. This is why everything is happening, and it's all in the Bible. The birth pains are all happening. Okay. Believe me, believe Jesus, believe Jesus. We want you in heaven. We want you in heaven. Yes, you. You're special. You're the one watching. We're waking you up right now. Wake up and let's come together. And, you know, we can't stop the Bible. This is the greatest story ever told. We can only search for our glory. Let's search for the glory of God right now. God bless you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless God. God bless South Lake and the Woodlands and Texas. God bless Texas. Broken arrow in America, in the White House. Broken arrow. Okay? It's infected. It's infested. Okay? Wake up, America. I love you. I love you. I love you.